How to install the TikTok tag on CartFlows using PixelYourSite Professional. PixelYourSite Professional has a full integration with CartFlows. We do this for the Facebook Pixel, for Google Analytics, for Pinterest, for Bing, and now we support the same type of integration for the TikTok tag. But there are some limitations generated by the fact that TikTok doesn't support custom events or custom parameters. So we are kind of limited. And we cannot do with TikTok the same things that we do with, let's say, the Facebook Pixel. But we do track and fire the e-commerce specific events for CartFlows. We are able to track flow pages, upsells, downsells, bump or the order bumps, and of course, transactions. So let me show you exactly how it works in a second. Okay, I'm inside PixelYourSite Professional, and if you use CartFlows, there's a S, you will see this link in the plugins menu. Go there, and there are the general settings, and I will explain what works for TikTok. So to start with, we fire the view content event on flows, upsells and downsells if you have this option enabled. We fire the add to cart event, and if you have this option enabled, we will fire the add to cart event on order bumps when the client clicks on that checkbox and accept the bump. We will fire an add to cart event, and we will fire the specific event that TikTok has track purchases when a transaction takes place. And again, you have some global settings. They will affect all the tags that you have installed with PixelYourSite. You can select this default option to fire a purchase event or the specific TikTok event that tracks purchases for each upsell and downsell step. So every time you have a transaction and you show an upsell, we will fire the purchase event. If the upsell is accepted, we will fire another purchase event, tracking every real purchase that takes place on your website. Or you can have a single event at the end of the funnel that will capture all the transactions. But if you go with this option, there is this risk that the user will leave the website before reaching the final confirmation page. So in that case, we won't be able to track that user. So I suggest to go with the default settings. Anyways, these are global settings for all the tags you have installed with PixelYourSite Professional. What we can do, well, we cannot fire these custom events that we fire for the other tags because, again, TikTok doesn't support custom events. And of course, we cannot add our extra custom parameters because TikTok doesn't support custom parameters. However, with these minimum features, you are still able to track e-commerce actions for TikTok. And let me just show you how it works. So you have the view content tracking the flow page. You have an add to cart. You have an initiate checkout because this page is also a checkout page. And if I go and add a bump, I have an add to cart. Okay, and if I place an order, I have the place an order event tracking the transaction. Again, I have a view content because this is also another offer, basically an upsell. If I agree, add to my order. I will have another place an order tracking this new order that I just placed. This is because I have settings to track each order with a different purchase or place an order event. So this is how it works. This is how TikTok tracks CartFlows steps and orders and everything that you need to do some very nice TikTok ads.